In this video, we're going to investigate how to find the sum of these models, and these models are actually decimals. So first off, it says find the sum of the models below. Each large square is worth 1. That's very important. First off, sum means add, but then also says each large square is worth 1. So this square right here, this whole entire square is worth 1 whole. This whole entire square is also worth 1 whole. So clearly, we have a number less than 1 plus a number less than 1 because only part of this large square is filled in. Those numbers are decimals because they're less than 1 but more than 0. So let's go ahead and look at what these decimals actually are. Well, if you look at the square on the left, we have 100. We have 100 total pieces that make up that square. If you count them, you'd have 48 of those pieces filled in. So we have 48 out of 100 filled in, or 48 hundredths. As a decimal, that would read 48 hundredths. On the right side here, we have 10 total pieces. And we only have 6 of those 10 filled in. So we have 6/10 of the large square filled in. As a decimal, that would be 6/10. So here we have 6/10 plus 48 hundredths. All you would need to do then is just add those together, 48 hundredths plus 6/10. Make sure that you're adding your tenths to your tenths when you do this. You could annex a 0 underneath the 8. And then 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 6 is 10, so 0, carry your 1. 1 plus nothing is 1. And your decimal needs to come straight down. So your answer here would be 1 and 8 hundredths. Another way to think about adding these two portions together is you can just combine all of your green onto one grid. Since it's adding, we just kind of combine them together. We could transfer some of the grid on the left, some of this grid right here, some of the green to the grid on the right. So if we think of this whole piece right here, this piece right here is 1 rod. It'd be the same as this piece right here. So we could transfer this rod right here. We could transfer this rod to here. You do the same thing here. Transfer this rod to here. Transfer this rod to here. And you can transfer this rod to here. So we actually just created one full box. As we mentioned earlier, one full box is worth 1, but we haven't transferred all of the green over from the left. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces left. Those are 8 pieces out of 100, so we still have to add our 8 hundredths to this. So therefore your answer is 1 and 8 hundredths. When you have models for addition of decimals, you can always just act like you're combining your models as well. Thank you for watching my video on adding decimals using models.